na oni ni nyame be na mekasa mesha mekasa ade nyina mu yemfa aseda pese mu tumfo nyankopon
amen
ode yankwa che ya bibia ni hono ma yehu asase iso na oni ni nyame be ye aya me se ebra na NDC 1 na baba mu no na social media evolution ekoso ba na ndi mu te se ebra president Akufo-Addo ebedi aban
yeah
the president Akufo-Addo be fa akonwa ne ne wo 32 million commentators
yes
obia comment anase ne voice anase na dwenkyere no enka ne dem otwe phone si na nim a woka bi na epia bonten sabra na bia na yehu mfaso e wo so mai but emprempre mu no ni NDC ni bia kan opposition bia no ene ne wo kan ne bia we have the benefit of showing it in 3D if you set a chairman pro ni o kan ye no nso so na ye twigo abefo ntintan ne so aye nso so ye benya bi na without a doubt ama ye hu pefe say in fact aban no aye ye fragadam e se kionet o madada Ghana for in ways and I'm not speculating I'm talking about facts na da ni nyina mu no nso so no me hu se we bi koso a President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Ghana for shall say sign o muti yeah near can say beba in a year's time but that is not the case started very early ye cry no mon shall see o ye nkan bi so aban bi ba manem kwa homeje mu na onya ne honeymoon na President Mahama no hwehwe no and the goodwill and you give them grace but the public is saying no and bebre na mutwae na mo de atro ne ba ya muntumi mekeka nsem nto mfutro mu yeni na won na nsore preko penka say masesa ma adwen
Elizabeth de wakana se a enye se bia MPP for krampo na asie edi program bia ba se ne ye expose on but there's a natural vindication
there is and that natural vindication here because this is the first time enkrofo bebre say oh enkrofo nkoto aba on party lines so they are going to analyze issues omutie ne ekoso hwe enema esisi wo manmu ene nsema nkrofo ka na NDC communication and propaganda no we really fuel the perception
yes
ana nkrofo bebre ewo kuayo ho ewo former goodie tuo ho ewo school sem ho school feeding sem ne nkeka ho even drip yera ni lante Vanderpool nenyame adom President Akufo-Addo amfa drip and bank wo nya appointment
na yeso okopa ache wo so opa adwuma eno mo ka che ni se eno mo ka che ni se because also no a minister eti wo ko opposition no ba kala boti se isa bronya ko podu wo nya hampa ono na be ka yo wasi se bronya do wo nya hampa bi eti afa ne kondo hampa enti ese wo nya post wo nya hampa wo fie eno ko pa che se pe baby mana eno mo zo yem se drip e wo holo mo wasi e wo he ena wo di mika was starting ya adwuma asa na point let mpo ba
na ne office chef President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo adaroma
no wasi woni legacy
na nyame ncha de nipa na otimi de nsa si ne bono kokoso show me one legacy of President Akufo-Addo honorable Nilante President Akufo-Addo wo kan legacy ho
yes
na daroma nka otifie
odidi ofie bia
enti
captain of legacies
enti no me no say no me mfuno betoto
atoto
because me the nyankopon has say I chose right that I serve people who had integrity who had this country at heart no mo sacrifice bibia say President Akufo-Addo from 2017 or so I'm in a hurry
yes
enti nkrofo bitimi ka say oh enka for project na kakra bia enki e ubetimi aye ni nyina nanso sector ben na no oja no mu wanje obi emu na me the nyame ase so with the benefit of hindsight no Ghana de share do na sha say hu say eh na me ye kokoko ani na me nimu say wo the 128 cedi na ebe to kokoko mu na enya yi over 3500 na de be ka ho a nka kokoko ni koto abama kionet aban de bi se me no galamse fo na kwakubu ahen ka che se omo na omo ne nam the various small scale mining ne galamse sites e ka che omo se omo ntoma NPP aban na omo mo ba omo be yen hyehyɛ na hyehyɛ no ono onim sa wo beji no gold ni nyina akoma me ni asame jamfi so ono na ento na wate gold pound bo so every 13,000 cedis dey about 8,500 anko otomawo anko ontomawo headmaster for ne charge for mo say adentina
awa masama
prekwam ye disika of non-perishables ni nyina akoma buffer stock NAFCO, yes. National Food and Buffer Stock Company. Ena hanante wono no na etoto aduane mamo any Ministry of Agric ena omusisi warehouse emamo ye ne ba ya headmaster sika na se okotokuo mo obeto aponche obeto kosua kakra akokọ nam kakra na nkra ye didi shepe so munim se na beba enkoma ankoto enti at the end of the day no President Akufo-Addo ne ho be ye fe na ni beje obenyina che eno say me call online na girls need be some skincare routine.
I know you.
Almost a minister for upon hooky.
I know you.
For upon hooky and skincare no it's giving. Girls need answer is giving. They are touching grass.
Fresh.
Enti e da Nyankopon ase. Say ufri wakuma mu na usomo man na ye wadwuma yie. Senior President Akufo-Addo kan no osi wo gidie wo Nyankopon mu na ukun hu ye adwuma emfa ho ni obi beka gina wo gidie no na eda bi be ba papa bi be free mu aba ene president oda na wada me nso me da
na wada
na gold for oil program ya ye kan no me gidi samwa munim baby awiase no kwakan ye wana na nim say e free 1918 ayesi flu because so ema nipa wu opepepe atorencha man na tisansi wiase bio na me say ya anya lucky say ye 21st century na atorencha man na ebeba no eba ye penso ema covid baaye ema entokwanso so baaye ene ndisi ni ti baby omo say na mo Russia adan munkwan na kam na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ni ndie mu no ka bibi o say Ofa bibi to say francophone countries within the African continent and West African sub-region now. Omunyina, their hip is still tied to France. In fact, omukwa here mo heard the level of grants that some of the countries received. Because British colonies near a French for no policy of assimilation. Yeah, policy of association. And independence, independent papa. Independence, yanka sane yana ye tutu ye bibia. Omodia nentisa. Still, no, there is some level of influence from colonial masters on their fiscal policies and to know what me use France for more currency estimate the anko or musika no mudino and in any way we check the population of all these countries or mudi France CFA na no say Bama still don't say external shocks neba enye densa name mo hwe currency na Ghana hanko na yedi yeni any anko. Ghana is heavily relied on imports. And at the end of the day, no, see the dana what they tonwaji ska ojomwa, dala na or the bekwa kwaji. Ni eni bibia esisi kanechi. And today na bana na se ebeye. Se Ghana, osha adia ye wo. Ewo sika value etise sika ye betimi de esi di nechi na ye gold no so a free bra Ghana jefa ahudie ebeka 2017 na gold dodo Ghana ye wo in your reserves nyina ye 8.7 tons echese na esakra yesi wiase nyina ofa top 10 na ye ka ho Africa ne number 2 ne betu South Africa ba number 1 enso so hu Ghana de shebe bra ye hu gold da ebi asese na galamse fu ahu bi meme de da meme hu no ye ne ye ko haja na ye de abana de mari de gu ye ko mu no enye no bia me gold bar na me hu bi da enti at the end of the day no e de na ye beye atimi ama in line with the Bank of Ghana Act as amended by the Bank of Ghana Act 2016, Ediana Yebeye as part of their functions because they are allowed to buy gold.
Of course.
By act. And yes, be a bibi na yashe jatina baby yashe. Omobeye den no metimi dia Ghana cedi no ho ban. E hono ne ye dey a national policy and e what 2 legs by policy ni di gold purchase program.
Yes.
Say aban no Ebema Bank of Ghana ejina ni tumi so under the Bank of Ghana Act ato gold na gold ni ye de beye den ye de beye enema mienu gold reserves and a gold for oil enti ye to gold no na emom ye de bi be ye reserves na ye de bi nso so asesa for fango edi enti na fango ne ade titiri nti a pese ye de gold sesa se wo hwe ade a na demand dollar pa na ye BDCs na omokra fango ye den e de bagana because na abribia no SSA Bank of Ghana ye forex auction ananya sa na opepe otimi epe dollars e wo system no nyina aboaboa no e de mo so monko amansan adwaso nkoto fango dollar ni ho afango ni ho na obeti ana ye nua jonjinapo no hunahuna ye aka 3 days na oil na sa enso so under NPP are buying for 8 years not once any shorty fuels or pumps even Nigeria we are oil giants in terms of omo drilling any processing ni bibia no omo kra no na oil timisa pump microforce poly tanks the filling stations so that was not our case because near the brebi ebe who a crisis we betweenity no near the policy aba near aba be entinana near woman say and sama minua Peter kan ni nyina no kre ye to gold no with an arrangement Bank of Ghana ejina omutumi so eso PMMC asene PMMC na NDC for akwose sanidia no gold board no asesa mbra no se be ya oye ohini oye hwan yo ona naja gold kra wuntimi nton je so akoton amasame jamfi PMMC na masha no ntoma foforo adane daniani no magide ama gold board phone enti nanka antete no ye anasa ye nya tete ye penso no Bank of Ghana so PMMC asene no mama mo cedis no mo di cedis ni nyina akọ recognized small scale mining companies no ho no makwa to gold no so mo koto na PMMC the gold no mo mai den ama Bank of Ghana se ye ko amansa adwaso koto fango SSA nka fango no ye de dollars na ma OMCs no ye den ekoto no mo the boss so ye den am matimi deal with recognized and as a legal entities so matimi de fango aba abrebox to no magic gold instead of sika and that happened and I don't say we your reserves program ne gold for oil program no and say yetimi boa ye ma fango na ekọ ya because of conflicts in ade emanu kodru be se 24 cedi so kan ya yemfiri so na ate so aba form kra significant
na number 14
but enti interventions we na boa ma yetimi pushi prices ne down interventions no na boa ma yetimi pushi prices ne down eno aso so na boa ye ema reserves no ebo cedi na chiba ema nyame adom Sidi no so na edwane an NDC for ntime mpene say omo beji the exit record of President Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omo exit record on 6 January 2025 atum ene omo kwa na omo pekopepe data na say figures e ba during the crisis period ene omo de be ya ntoto ho
ye free so na ye say
exchange rate 14 cedi 70 pesos and no come say there be na 17 cedi and ne kwa bo chi ho ne ko bisa say dollar na yesi no kra ya ba ko pe wo tro 10 cedi to ho no wo ni dollar ni bi o
10 cedi no kra ko 11 no
wo de wo 11 na ba beto no what are the directives akwa banks ne say international companies are omo sika oho omo ba beji omo sika unless they are backed by deposits and yes am omo mfa momo na me bisa ya brown no abo pon kroma say backed by deposits na no omo party and no say na me bibi say ba me mpesa me kata out of ignorance
so what you say did what go busa what
you say me lawyer ni na me choba operator me nye economist but enu nti na efra bibi consultation me bisa ni nchemu no I was stunned or say backed by deposit no mo chere na purchase say eye company kro na wo ba be yisika no so the dollar ene beto account no ma ena wutimi yi dollar ema no wan fa dollar beto ho no ma o kaso wo beje dollar je so ma ne cedi equivalent
yes
na me bisa o multinationals it say MTN any other companies be free South Africa be free UK be free other places omo di omo investments abakrom ha say be omo be bie nyuma amagana mabuna nya biaye no me pacho momo no pacho ye ni dollar
da bi say the cities
pacho data ne ye to ni dollars
da bi
Nampacho call na ye no mutie in Dallas.
Dabi.
Enti omo sa telcos ne ada international companies nampacho de no mo ene wa hanye cities. Enti obaba ba beje aspects of the revenue are remitted to ebi an mother company and so omo de akokra ne ma aba. Na wo kọ na aka se wuni dollar wo de be ma na de na wo pa akire.
It's a bit ho.
You will be killing FDI into Ghana.
Yes.
It will reduce
very
business friendliness of this country. I'm Krofaka said there be me business wa ha.
Yes.
We na esesa o fulfill we international obligations no. Now Krofu ya ba be catch us say untimi yi usika ni bi unti no moto to papa so. And it's not just about them. Average Ghanaian businessmen na ebi omo capital cry between $5,000 to $100,000 or $1 million. Omo person omo ko Turkey, China, any other Western countries epo kra niema ba edi beye businesses no. Nana aya arehosem. Aya arehosem. Minimum be or say at some point necessary sika wode kwa kra niema ba no ese so gambling to the mad two different banks wa wo de ebedi kan akotu bia no afa no what hobo so me ba ko ni niema obeton enti at the end of the day no honorable ATO FORSON onim no kra ne said there was a gold for oil program. They are continuing to benefit from it because mobile na expenditure in advance of appropriation up to March 2025 no. Almost started to kill so my impact no kra no enya omo first budget
no first budget
and I am bisa question na NDC form pines on be answer say na first budget no kra kan in March no patch say na what this base na meet honorable Aminanta press conference. I was so stunned. Say nkuko buon kete ne sa ne ma no kan as at the time I no already media budget review no kra no release bi I no release bi eno ani name changing na no moye NHIS I was Mahama case no akwa sika ni bi aba no onfa additional revenue mawo Maslow sika na ebejeje na or si women in banking I won him 50 million Ghana cedis entimi nya initial capital for any bank. Mitie Shamima on GTV or say a bank na ye ka say e de mama ya nka say commercial bank. And I say mitie I have
bank ben.
Oh, dana mo ye budget mitie no. Also they didn't mean said they were talking about a commercial bank.
But which bank?
Now, Mrs. Yejache na de babe mama. Adi Maslow disbursement to women was in excess of 60% since the cut time. And sana Abiba Tabai. Any a community mining scheme or Missy Adana no cooperative mining.
Yes, responsible mining.
Any beast time honorable Aduchuma launch last year. Ma who answer Masako relaunching.
Everyone say you saw akoye interview Lugas DVL and American even chip embedded passports you launching the last year ball who the rule Baroness Honorable Shelia Yokobochi the buy me kind say Honorable Amprechum media tour across all the media houses ebo who the rule omoba who yan so omosaso o launching the bill chip embedded passport as if said the foreign minister knows anything about it and how it came about enti ohene yada me ada me gidi say and American ye ni omo nhase o Ghana for na start pone atro no ho omo pone ho kakra before the final blow will come and then they will say oh so indeed and some ankrofo be ka che Ghana for edigina so digi tumi nyina na ya atro na no krebi ani. Okay, so Minister Medase Ebuza Fonti Fatima Tubaka former information minister and then special aid to the former president Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo. Nana Addo so ultimately key master stroke appointment be powerful for himself. In fact, now Ghana launches new chip embedded passport, a major leap in global connectivity 2024. Then interestingly, 2nd May 2025 Ghana's chip embedded passport rollout begins. The very interesting is a regional Foreign Affairs Ministry no one website. It may no. It there be It's May no pa de be na come try by May aka se decide ade we eba
na independence from so mo celebrate na sika ni ho na relaunch sika ni na okay kan bo mo no krat me celebrate Ghana
na
say no mudi
national prayers there be sika nka be celebrate
how do you kwai me dase akwaba
yeah na
ye na what den
oh
den Yakobulo.
Yeah, me.
I would Zima would do pa. Wait, make I say, Nana Product Marolis. Kafra. Nana Product Marolis. Or contest on the mills, the contest as a wine. Fonka games, so that's a bad 3%. Aha, it's me. I think some headline being a musu and Halisi.
Maybe 28%.
Sound. It would 28%.
Yes.
It is 3%. About 28% is alcohol that is be mupa. And I mentioned also your Muslim and the super and the card but still a daisy one.
Oh, David.
Sir, Mabusu Asem.
Oh, my signal before okay. I wanted to know also on camp, but I knew. Some numbers go not near my cost. I'm not me call my mentor. Ashafo nyina na say me call Primpark election na me nim say aban ni nyina government structure nyina beba me so na me nim say government structure ni nyina beba me so but na me nim say level a eba ya na beba ne sa until election grounds na me who say me name na Peter ya me Peter no, I am a campaign manager, or I am a campaign strategist, or I am a campaign coordinator. Juma Peter, Nyankupo Meshirano, Papa, Peter Ankuma, JP, JP Peter Ankuma, Nyankupo Meshirano, day and night. Me say 12 o'clock. Prepare election, Kitty 1 a.m. Nayaksa.
And the palace are 200,
120 people. Because we were doing that because we na him say abiding in NDC abiding government structure in no more
a town.
They were against us. By a call mono. In fact, there. Later Peter Nana Kajem say my say abobo bibo ha. Or na election we na me who say Charlie sometimes when you say ma na who adolfo ankasa they betray us from our own people. Peter, so what can you now? Betrayal. I made the friend people from our camp. I buy no Timenya Omo, Emma Omo, near my TIA. I don't know what they were getting or they are going to get. But I know to in all things, we give thanks to God. I mean, I did we went into the he said, Pifi say, Anka Ebewini, but me na BBC me caught into a contest and I me bibi na say manya na me ka che Nyankopon pese adam material moment me nya sade no. That's always my because idea and all the time no say manya there no it turns out to be good for me. Okay. But my main fa okonya we opportunity we na mean that nipa bebrase. There are some people because me who say Charlie Abano ya na me dwane kakra na makwa jiwe kakra me jiwe kakra nipa bebre boaye nipa be ebi okra me kwa na masamba me kwa na masamba na o ma me kakra ni na say na ye there no na ye there run up and down but na ya no motia heavily but me I will go to them one by one and tag them me person be more mudi Nyankopon ni momo nyina Nyankopon so na ebehye o manya nipa da seni o ma na Nyankopon behye o support o dem I will go to them one by one down masi na election there me de ni na ma Peter na onya wie o obeka bia ka ho
then prepare election ya ko officer ai
o enye Peter hu ne ebi wo ha Peter ntio no so nka che me da this what they are call
o de kwa owu aminem ayo
o so nka che me da say dey metie no
me do be ka che me
say dey metie no on ka che me da na me say eno no me say you know Islam your friend bibi imana so obi ye bibi mawo ana o ka bibi a kire o say memma obi ante this would ade na call way mu won't catch your beer, just would be a cold womb. You nobody must hear, so I understand what Peter is saying. I'll not begrudge him. Okay. Having said that, my member, Minister can say, and this is for more than also QNet, QNet, where new a manual. Ntropa de ope aban o twantro e wo wiase nyina opa endis ho a and dia wona abonsa na ebekasa look mama pa said Peter dey ade we ma me yem hye me then he say ATO FORSON na kan aya bote bulukra hey video no wa Peter J what about if ni dey me ni bibia ayo look liars go for ale say they kind omo twantro cocoa price omo twantro galamsey omo twantro because galamsey say the omo amonko omo seti anti galamsey task forces within their own party be say 10 and omonko blows
S6 and weekend
so what
now I mean video no how catch no an crowd the tax force don be jijo musika keke no
Charlie one headmasters many are paying your mama so discount be show monsan no marco jo marco to aponchi wajira point
Gordon, I've been following conversations around these arbitrary arrests. Mejidi say enkomono niama mienu ni clarify.
Okay.
There is an impression NDC for ni create as he say NPP are buying ni yeye bibi and no monso buy no more retaliate. That impression has to be cured because Ghana in 2017. Ghana has been there since 1957. Me first time I mean PTSD 16 September 2015 when you call Let My Vote Count Alliance demonstration. You call Bro Gabi. You call Shutu Justice Ajakumani. NDC for.
And they were free.
Omobeka send toast no dear good tomato paste.
Who did you cast as them?
Minim pan.
Debbie. Dr. Manebuama. Dr. Manebuama, when he said that he wasn't late, Dr. Manebuama the cast as a bono.
Say, and say, yes. Yenya de just 37 military hospital. Yes. Kind of around 8 p.m.
Yes.
Now fe near the neighbor theater. Na madam for back on so as atami and any PPG. Yes, she is you share kata obako koni share is you share na ne funny na noa. Na where mune ne side a whole side na anajobre e mabesia the military hospital. Na boy back on so no see security around airport. Let me say from feeding no or no so ya two bullet ni bia bonita maniti apaya wanye yeda on na di kan wo ye o wu kra jaja
so just ye na ni yeah
any enkrofo bebra ye di o mani ya not even because omoka bibio just because they embarked on a demonstration duly authorized and I say the adequate notice ama the Ghana Police Service ye nam kwano so a obi antobo ye bu Ibrahim Ajemo ye say
na atoshi toto
akwele enti at the end of the day no
obani mo odu jane na wo the cases no so.
The conversation should not be the case say oh we mamon carry na retaliation and no mu ye retaliation abrebe na under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo aban ye bo eyewitnesses for granting interview
me who be that
enye protesters
dabi
enye content creators enye journalists enye eyewitness onam ne baby na centroni afra no Spintex Road no so ese ye hu se aye demolition e o Magdan warehouse e de na wudim ne ye bunu te se comfort tachi amwa wakwakọ wi ade journalist bi so obi question amane nka
dabi
ene centroni de omuti se dede abamu omuni baby efiri ono de munja no e na ye ka sei se eyewitness no se wotwirim se ye ja no ba kwa ko hu one in the Kamako. Say what he say a bone no wepra, meaning almost we should sweep it under the carpet. My point is that you cannot approbate and reprobate. One to me an opposition that is fighting against the so-called culture of silence. Even Muntie 3-4 more by Momu did a judge of 4 attempt threaten a mass on be bomo, on be prom, on be combe to monacrana. Yenya, a man or more ministers at the time, including the current vice president, Saukaya. Emma Omo endorse a petition saying Jao. Yes. Now some more Benya Quena Bedia by Moses and Musso being Kabi. Dabi. What are you talking about?
Get me Fagan and NDC for.
And NDC for there, they don't have monopoly over Kasa and giving their opinions and talking and complaining and advocacy. There be I didn't say democracy. Yes, the majority will have their way, but the minority will have their say. Your opposition and Chelsea I can't Kasa Boasho. Maybe say me can be control social media and family. Dabi. And Gordon, we should not just move the conversation to sorry the Munjano non the Musa, so Obama the Munyahe, Yaira them and Yahe, and I say before ye be no muyebi. I think we should cure that. Number 2, I am here can we. You would realize say Obia across board, even when I was a minister, near advocacy say Unim. Yeah, repeatedly criminal libel law. Yes. President Nana Danko Kufuado, ne President Kufuado Roma. President Kufuado as AG, President Kufuado as president. Omo penso. Now mo say there were a lot of remedies to redress defamation any. Enti Emma yen yusu your friend is saying criminal procedure and from prosecuting Kufana nyesa. Yeah. And now, say Electronic Communications Act, no, because it speaks against publication of false news. No. Yeah. So, be the trial and also publishing be no cry. Recourse to criminal proceedings. Yeah. And I know they are quickly as a window be or honor BB says Yanoko. Now, Gordon. Obechi say Obama so publish false information. False information ben a chain fake doctors and fake professors. False information ben. And a chain one kasa would the code of ethics or a code of conduct ababe launche. Namu munipa bakukre ni so. Or fake doctors and fake PhD holders and fake full professors. Publication of false news to ban the chaser. Deception ben and the chain 1 hour in front of parliament. I could swear under oath. A full professor a champwa home. And at the end of the day, no, culture of silence. You should have the stomach to stomach a lot of nonsense. And I now will come about your friend is saying, boy, you fancy comedy. Yes. Me. The boy was so respectful immediately. He didn't make such comment. He dissociated, yes. He retracted, and also said he did not associate with that. And yes, I'm on central professionally. Makwa jentitiye one central. Edwanya sani echire. Na mo amata mo central ni akotena TV so. And answer radio so I was streaming online. Akasa wono. Aden ye TV ase na Pastor Miles Monroe ne yire akonya accident no mawu. Aden ti na TV ase a Kobe Bryant ne ne Bajiji o mawu. Aden ti na President Kufuado te ase na wo wu ana ye den. Na won ti na wiemhyemu na nkoto no ntwe ne baabi.
Na wo saka se Nyagopon kunu se wo ta ilusie no kwa de a.
Obi anche no.
Na me bisa Peter say sasem no ye chi akwa no.
Dabi obi
anya ne we. Enya no mpoma me ma other instances. And Kwalanto to fifi we be o manya pokle bia po mo ho ana mo te secondary school.
And girls be no.
Sorry so mo hia former president Tidi Akodi Sikadro.
Yes.
Oh, seriously.
And young girls. And kwa mo ye ayo.
Boni din FSHS beneficiaries. E boni din to assess ye ji uti ye di Kodi Sikadro. Ye be ku ye be o say. And no crowd pono. Me say GES4 yes, or more at this episode. On my penny dada, a patch of Musa sound your mobile. Munyamo, Emma, or Mujao, Munina, Momo for Mototo. omo na omo TV so
extras for no so boys na omo culture
bibi omo nyina e omo ja omo nyina boy omo nyina e omo ja omo ana e omo pasco free yetua BC fees mo free no akọ free SHS free even trainees are no omo di 3 square meals a day and somehow omo to mane o mampanyi and so also no he has the stomach to tolerate it. He would rather entertain a noisy population than a silent one. And to know who can be beer, who can say one young woman be at Jubilee House? Every son of question. I remember. I can't send beside you while man penny that I am now funny saying. And also there be no dear and hano cry. Oh no, even before he became a president as a lawyer, no president and not Danko Akufo-Addo, the advocacy ni say yinja obia emanenkasa, and you would realize say obia bibia na about to the attention if it was an offense personally committed against him or simunja emanenka. Minister,
sorry, Fatima me. Akufo-Addo intervenes on behalf of 8 SHS students sacked for insulting him. Where Friday 13th January 2023, the President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo, has intervened in the matter of 8 senior high students dismissed for insulting the President. According to a release dated Friday, January 30, 2022, the Minister of Education said the President intervened in the matter after his attention was drawn to the dismissal of the 8 final year students of Chiana Senior High School. The President has intervened in the above stated matter after it was drawn to his attention. Consequently, honorable region. It's the question, you don't know. It's not maybe not person read the book. It's a
headline, no cry charitable, and insult. If there is anything that constitutes threat, I mean, this is a threat to be so soon, be so or do sick or do and you know, say no. And so and it was published and it was circulating online.
Yes,
it is not different from social media or TikTok live so can be bisa. It is no different. And even the point is that enkrofo na amachi omono kwele di omo che na kan fanti comedy ho ono dia no kan
ay
they lied on her just to incarcerate her.
Yes,
almost obi aka bibi after do almost say eyo no na oye nipa kro enyo no no e nipa kro. In fact amuchi no damu kra na nipa no was so on live making videos so amuchi get you kotu e wa bronca he obi and since when any started say more Maji media license even for media houses ayaje aban state ajapade de ama mo amasi media station etimi fa nkrofo betina so ka say ai na mampanyi da o na ku na yere e na wo ye say kansa ana hu video e kan sem hunu e kan frani masam na obi aja amamako na say no ubehu NDC for we will not tolerate anybody saying anything against the president Master Agro na Mudi yeah wa hu mijiem Ghana for na ekasa edru ona esese ye ka constructively ye beka. So I don't peddle insults. I think say it is below me. I think say at every point in time no obi can raise the quality of your argument and not go into personal attacks near you. Na mo ayechi obi for threats na nsem hunu kan o nkwati onabo hwan zita o say eyi ne ozo o hen UK on Facebook na ko hen nsem hunu oka helicopter ibai nkwanhye ibai kra ko hense nhunu bi okan so enya no nwanwa se NPP for doso soldier no ye say Obama o masa ache ne de na ko police headquarters because of no so what no ye chimko for nsem hunu a wana ka bisine no
mutintimo
entino Mesramo NDC for enyam nkwa na mo monopoly of the day ye nyina ebe kasa ontimi nka obi akasa bo anhye did atem de me encourage obi aso nko did obi atem na moment na baby assume say we win election to obi nka wasem no de ye beka ne na moda paso ne ye ho entimi encourage NPP youth no nso emma obi ehunahuna ho o ka wasem na wo ho adanse eye no kore o perspective on the issue no unim so betima pensemu atwa wo receipt the about to social media be encouraged opposition ye djuma any say be criticize aban constructively ye djuma any say be bie Ghana fo ani enka by now kokofo ekuafo ma bra some omani mu fifire ya mfa ya advocacy anka omo de ho ame amode huru anche say yebumo obi a Ghana president Akufo-Addo penso ye ni Cote d'Ivoire fo akọ benkroma kwa amansan ga so ekopri yedie ni sika papa e de abre kokọ akuafo honorable ATO FORSON ejina simpie so e ka say ye bumu I know the minimum 7,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. And all the Bama Coco Akuafo.
No, 6.
That is
no 7,000 Ghana cedis.
7,000 Ghana cedis. 6. No. At
7,000.
So also na
and then to say
na yen is out.
Egu na so. Why say Makoko Akuafo 7,000 on beje. Enti mesema na breach abonti ne ye twa adwajo kakra da me pacho ewia ye beba ye be resurrect the issues they will not go to sleep enti manya wadwen say ubehunahunu obi a say o ma na nkasa mesramo military rule kra NPP for mo survive unim ye mpanyufo dodo om kwade dan mu there was a day na chairman Fred Blay no ma me the story of how long he was incarcerated. Yes. And the military rule na omunyina obi at radio so niti no oka ekwan a ye de ne fa so because of politics, because of the center why gonna ya o say me 3 days bi a wodi ni pe kwakotwere kantabak binti na ebe sopi obi from free expression ana culture of silence we mun sorry oni ebe kan bi na munti
ne yesa
munti and the TikTokers munti na jana
Ghana
obi na phobia wana culture of silence here so do mo he munti na eyewitness age sotro munti ne ya brent misramo kasa ne de
ye beka na mu ye beka no kwampa so
kan ye wahu me beka asama me tumra na ma kiresi ne minim na me kan ye me wahu adanse
me dase all right